Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rose, and what we do here is make our favorite dishes a little on the lighter side to fit with our Weight Watchers program. Today we're making white chicken chili, which is a pretty popular recipe for this time of year. I haven't done a video in a few weeks, probably since Christmas, and today is January the 11th. It'll post tomorrow on the 12th. So let's take a look at what we have here. The first thing I have a new tripod that I got for Christmas. So I'm trying it out for the very first time. I have about 3 cups of chicken broth here. This is a combination of chicken broth and then what I use to cook the chicken. I've got garlic in here, savory herb and garlic Lipton cup of soup mix, and I finished up the chicken. And let's see here. My ingredients. I have shredded the chicken, 1.5 pounds, about 24 ounces of chicken breast. I'm going to dump that in the pot. I have 45 ounces of cannalini beans, or white kidney beans. You can also use Great Northern beans, any white bean you would like. I have a can of whole kernel corn, and I've drained all of these cans. I'll be getting about 8 to 10 servings out of this at about 1.5 cups, a really full 1.5 cups serving size. So add the 3 cans of beans. I have a few peppers and onions left over from this morning's breakfast, so I'm just dumping them in there. It's a good way to use them up. I have cream cheese. The recipe calls for 4 ounces of cream cheese. My cream cheese, this is light cream cheese by the way, my cream cheese actually came at 5.5 ounces once I weighed it by itself. So I'm using all of the 5.5 ounces in this recipe, but this goes in at the end after everything's heated through. I'll put in the cream cheese and I'll put in half and half, or heavy whipping cream, whatever you would prefer. There's only 1/2 cup of that. For seasoning, I have some Italian seasoning. And of course, my favorite, more garlic. And we have some taco seasoning. I'll use a whole pack of the taco seasoning. And we also have chopped green chilies, just a small can. 4.5 ounces is this can. And I'm using mild. We have someone that can't eat too much spice. I have half a lime. I'll be putting half of a lime juice in there, just a few squirts. So make sure you roll it so you can get all the lime out of there. And we can season with some more of this later if needed. But this is usually good enough. Lime's a lot stronger flavored than you might think. So you don't need all that much of it. And then I'm going to put my pressure cooker / instapot on the slow cook cycle because I have a few hours before dinner will be ready. Once it's done, heated all the way through, I'm going to add the cream cheese and the heavy cream and or half and half. And that'll be 1/2 cup, like I said. I'm using 5.5 ounces of light cream cheese with this. And you can serve it with cauliflower rice. Put a dollop of light sour cream on top, or cheese, anything you would like. We're going to be using plain fat-free Greek yogurt because that is 0 points on our plan. So we'll use that. Cauliflower rice is a good option for us. You can use regular rice, or you can just put some tortilla strips, whatever way you would like it, and whatever fits into your healthy eating plan. Well, that was fast, wasn't it? Well, it was faster for you than it was for me. So everything is heated thoroughly and combined. I'm trying to be real careful with this tripod because I don't want to dunk my camera. So it's all together. Now I'm going to add the cream cheese and the heavy whipping cream, or half and half. So this is just chunked up, this cream cheese. And I'll stir it in. Did I mention you can put cheese on top of this? We're going to use fat-free cheddar. Myself and my daughter, who are doing Weight Watchers. And my husband will use Fiesta cheese. Shredded Fiesta cheese. But you can go with or without cheese. Oh, I missed some. Make sure I get it all. So I'm going to mix this in here with my beans. Whoop. That was a tripod. Everything's okay. My phone is still steady. I'll have my daughter teach me how to use this a little better. My hubby can too, but he's a little rough, so he might break something. And then we're going to add the heavy cream. I've got 3/4 of a cup. That was 5.5 ounces of cream cheese, and I used light cream cheese. Light cream cheese works just fine. I've got my granddaughter here giving me some advice. She's 2. So we're going to cover this back up. I'm going to heat it on the slow cooker option for 30 minutes, and I'll take a look and see how it goes. And I'll give you a peek at the final product. Just a moment. And here we are to finish up our white chicken chili. So let's take a look at the final product. I've got my bowl here. I added a little cilantro, some fat-free cheddar cheese, and some plain non-fat Greek yogurt. You can also, and there's the cilantro leaves, you can also use light sour cream and regular finely shredded mild cheddar as well. I choose the fat-free because it's lower points on Weight Watchers. This comes to 11 points for almost 2 cups of this chili. Let's see, sorry. This is how the rest of the pot looks. Now you can make this as thick or thin as you would like. If you prefer a thicker version, just use less chicken broth than I used. I used 3 cups. You can use 2 cups instead. But you'll just have to make sure that you stir it often towards the end, especially after you put the cream cheese in. Every 30 minutes or so, I came and released steam and gave it a stir so that melts, because light cream cheese does take a longer time to absorb into a dish. So that's all that we have for today. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen for Thursdays with Rose. I hope you enjoy the white chicken chili, and then next week we'll see what we can come up with, maybe something a little sweet. So thanks a lot and have a great day.